How's it going, guys? Anybody out there who has ever set up a small business or a business on the side or their own company will be aware of how all of a sudden overnight you have to wear basically like 1,000 different hats. Whenever I launched justgoodstuff.ie earlier in the year to sell all my merchandise, it was honestly so unbelievably liberating to discover Shopify and to realize that I was actually capable of running and developing my business further myself. With Shopify, it's not just websites like justgoodstuff.ie. They're also the platform behind millions and millions of businesses around the world, from household names to other brands just getting started. Shopify has so many AI tools. They can even enhance your product photography. You can easily create email and social media campaigns wherever your customers are scrolling. It's got world-class expertise in everything from managing inventory to international shipping. It can process returns. It's super, super simple. So basically, turn your big business idea into with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your €1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.ie. Go to shopify.ie. That's shopify.ie. It's time to see what you can accomplish with Shopify by your side. Welcome back to the Roast Mortem. How's it going, guys? How the hell are you? Lo siento, pero no hablo mucho español, so I have to do this in English.
Oh.
You're just teasing.
You're fully converting.
I would love to. I do need to speak. I need to speak better Spanish. My Spanish is very, very poor. My French is obvious.
Yeah, your French is exquisite. Your French is fantastic.
Merci, merci. Bah oui, mais c'est pas sérieux pour moi. Quand je parle français, c'est comme moi. Quand je parle anglais, c'est la même chose pour moi. Donc, nevertheless, straight into it. Into it. A couple of things before we start today's show, because I also have a wandering wife in El Corte Inglés with my 8-month-old daughter that requires a visit. So I'm going to have to get an Uber out of this little studio that I've built in Claire Garrity's kitchen. However, two pressing things before we get into today's show, right?
Cool.
Number one, I got a haircut yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Fabulous. Really
good,
genuine. Yeah. In San Pedro, like getting a haircut overseas for a man is like a huge thing. That's like, I'm trying to think of the equivalent. Yeah, like it's pretty much the same thing. Like a female getting a haircut overseas, it's a very, you don't need to reach for something it's a genuinely, it's a significant milestone. And as it happened, probably the best haircut I've gotten in the last 18 months.
Really?
Here's something for you though.
Go on, okay.
Bear in mind, this guy, Spanish as they come.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Fully
I know what you're going to say here.
Within 3 minutes of cutting my hair, he was talking to me about conspiracy theories he had watched on YouTube. And I'm just like, is there something in the universal barbering handbook that says you must have a weird predisposition to the music of Drake and you have to be in? I swear to God, I had barely told him that I wanted the 3 back and sides and he was going, and you know, the Princess of Holland, the princess in Amsterdam, she is currently on the run from the Moroccan gangs. The Moroccan gangs in Amsterdam, they have even scared the royal family. Okay, just the 3 back and sides, please, mate. Like,
it's an elective module. It's an elective module. It has to be.
It has to be. It's completely bananas. In between learning how to say yes, bro, I don't know. I just find it, and justifying the actions, and justifying the actions of UFC fighters. It's just completely. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, got the haircut. Delighted. Obviously, Spain then won the semi.
Let's go! Unbelievable,
phenomenal. Where the hell were France?
I honestly mental. Like I thought they were going to walk it. Genuinely thought they were going to walk it.
Could not believe it. It's just a couple of things. Bounce of the ball. Megan does football. You know, it's just there was a couple
trying to walk it in.
You know, it's the beautiful game. No, genuinely, I couldn't believe it. I can't believe Spain have won. The response to me getting highlights in my hair has been a resounding and universal no. Like I've never seen a more in my followers, okay, whenever I bring things to my followers, there has never been a more unifying stance on any subject matter in the history of the podcast or the court of public opinion. Nobody wants me to get highlights. I started singing about it this morning, and Darren looked me in the eye and was like, you need to stop this now. You're not getting fucking highlights, okay? It's not funny. She goes, it's weird. It wouldn't even be good content you get. I don't know why you're doing this, but you're going to have to drop it. And of course, as a result, that only makes me want to get them more. Do you know what I mean?
Of course.
So, I don't know. Let me know. I don't know.
Did you ever do the frosted tips?
No, I was a full, because I was M&M stan. So I was full bleach blonde hair for, my whole adolescence. So I don't know. I don't, it's a really weird thing that I want to do, and I don't know why.
I think you should do it.
So Darren's like, it's a midlife crisis. I'm like, surely, I mean, if I'm already at midlife at 35,
you hope you get past 70.
Yeah, give me. I quit smoking. I'm doing decent 5K times. Anyway, look, in much more pressing matters, we have a voice note.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Now, in full disclosure, I received this on the weekend, but I wasn't getting, it's sort of hard to manage. Like, I know that we're doing the podcast, but like, I am away with my young family, and these are the best days of my life. Like, there's no bones about it. These are the best days of my life, and I'm trying to be fully present, or as present as possible, with my wife and daughter, and just sort of do the podcast whenever I can. So I'm not going ham on Instagram, as it were. But yes, we received a voice note from the other girl who rode the Airbnb person's son on the weekend. I honestly, I didn't think, because I realized after last week's episode, like, it's not really investigation, is it? It's not really like, it's not really.
There's no fence to sit on.
Do you know what I mean? It's not really Jessica Fletcher, Columbo, or whatever. You don't need John Sweetman to do a retrospective about somebody going to Lisbon and getting their fucking end away. Like, this is just adults having consual sex, and we're making a song and a dance about it.
John Sweetman doing a deep dive would be incredible.
On the 4th of July. No, that's a terrible Sweetman. 4th of July. No, that sounds Jake Stephen. That's what it sounds like, Jake Stephen. You remember PJ Gallagher used to do Jake, I can't whistle, but Jake Stevens. Jay, I'm giving you a pair. You gotta. That's not bad. Yeah, so it's not exactly, I don't know. There's no Kaiser Soze moment here. Do you know what I mean?
There's no Netflix documentary
there's
series.
no real grand reveal, and I like the sort of various investigations that we've done over the last couple of years. This is really just a story of people shagging, and I mean, let the people want it. People like these stories. So I'm going to play in the voice note that I received from our second attendee. I think the most interesting thing about this for me is that there are definitely more people out there who have had this experience. Looking at just how successful this guy has been in his pursuit of Irish women. And also, if you look at the day-to-day turnover rate of an Airbnb, particularly one in downtown Lisbon, as they say, surely it's not unique to, like, this guy could be doing at least 365 shags a year. That would be too much. I don't care.
That would be
too much.
That's a problem. That's a problem.
I do not have that much testosterone to produce 365 well choreographed shags per year. I'd say the sweet spot is anywhere between 220 and 270.
Like a work week.
Yeah. Wait, is that 5 out of... Is that it?
Well, like a work week is...
Have you done these maths before?
250. Yeah, like... I don't know. I feel like... I think about 220 is like a work week with annual leave. I did work in HR for 6 years. I have to figure these things out.
How did that end up?
There's actually NDAs signed, Mark, which you're very well aware of, so we'll leave it there.
Yeah, nevertheless, okay, I think we should play this voice note. Yeah. There's a few things about it that I'd like to discuss. Please get in touch with the show. Like, if there's any lawyer listening, will you please tell me what the story is with us releasing the details? Because there's a few people asking about this Airbnb because they're going to Lisbon, blah, blah, blah. I know, like, we can't allege anything. We can't allege anything, and we can't say that anything definitely happened. But am I not allowed at least share the details of the Airbnb and be like, this is the one that this woman has had the experience in, or what? How does that work?
Well, I'd be far more interested to figure out why people want to know where the Airbnb is. Like, do they want to avoid it or book it?
I think it's up to viewer discretion, really. Like, I mean, they're either going over and they're looking for an easy ride, or they've been and they want to, connect the dots between if it was them or not. Okay, look, do you know what? I'm rambling. Let's play the voice note. Let's have a listen to this and then we'll go from there, okay?
I don't want my name put anywhere, so make sure this sounds nothing like my real voice. Every year, myself and my sisters go on a trip somewhere for a city break. We've been doing it for about 20 years, and each year we choose a new place. So 2 years ago it was my turn, and I chose Lisbon, because I kept seeing TikToks about it, and I love them custard tart yolks they make as well. Well, when we got to the Airbnb on Thursday, I knew straight away that your man was trying to get the leg over. Both my sisters are married, so it was a case of me getting the pick of it, because they weren't going to act on anything, of course. He left his number with me and said to text him that night if the air conditioning unit was working, because it had been on the fritz over the last couple of weeks. At the time, I knew what he was doing, but I hadn't ridden someone since Puck, and it was nearly September, so was dying to get my bit when I was away. Anyway, I texted him about 8 o'clock using Google Translate and pretended that I couldn't get it working, so headed back to the apartment to wait for him to fix it. I had a quick body shower in the loo of the bar we were in, because it was still piping hot at 7 p.m, and I didn't have any wipes. Oh, the thigh chafing was on another level. When I got to apartment, I could smell his aftershave from down the road, and he didn't even bother asking about the aircon. Just asked did I want to see his apartment. I said yes, and next thing you know, I haven't got a stitch on and we're riding on the floor beside the couch. I don't remember his hands being hairy, but I do remember the burn on my arse from scraping it along the carpet with the friction, and he was very sweaty. All went well with the ride, and he was defo more adventurous than the Irish lads I had been with recently. Had me swapping and changing positions every 30 seconds. Anyway, I could tell by the look on his face that he was close, and that's when he started with the Francisca shite. I can still feel the heat of his breath in me ear saying it. I was close too though, so didn't bother stopping him. When I told the other pair that night, my older sister thought I was having her on. She pulls out her phone and shows me the Airbnb profile of his mam, and I nearly got sick in me mouth. Filthy bastard.
Oh my fucking God. Like, the more that I look into this or hear about it, it's actually, he isn't the weirdo. Do you know what I mean?
No, not at all.
As
he's
in,
nefarious, or he's
no, I wouldn't say he's
horny,
nefarious.
but he's not
Nefarious means sinister. I would say that he is a horny devil. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
The whole red arse chafing on the. What is she doing on the carpet? Like, is like a fucking dog with worms. Do you know what I mean?
Oh my God.
No, but whenever we know that Bertie's back passage needs to be tweaked, it's pinched whenever you do that thing with the hole. So he starts dragging his arse along the floor, doing that. Like, what the hell are we talking about here?
It's I don't know. It's pretty animalistic. I can't imagine any type of sex that would end up in carpet burns on your arse.
Whenever I set up justgoodstuff.ie, I would have been absolutely lost at sea without Shopify. Starting your own business or product can be completely overwhelming. When I discovered Shopify, it made my life so much easier. With Shopify, it's not just websites like justgoodstuff.ie. They're also the platform behind millions and millions of businesses around the world, from household names to other brands just getting started. Shopify has so many AI tools. They can even enhance your product photography. You can easily create email and social media campaigns wherever your customers are scrolling. It's got world-class expertise in everything from managing inventory to international shipping. It can process returns. It's super, super simple. So basically, turn your big business idea into with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your €1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.ie. Go to shopify.ie. That's shopify.ie. It's time to see what you can accomplish with Shopify by your side. I mean, so she goes over New Year, a new place every 20 years, grand, family holiday with the sisters. Wants to go to Lisbon because of TikTok. Yeah, fair enough. That does seem to have, that actually is apparently what's happened to Lisbon. It's apparently just gotten completely insane in the last 5 years. For a few years, they thought it was going to be the next Berlin, and then it's just become wildly over commercial and riddled with tech bros and robbery, which is apparently the same thing's happening to Amsterdam. Anyway, that's an aside. Okay. Yeah, apparently Amsterdam now is just fucking tech and crime. But wow. Yeah, anyway, somebody more informed will be able to fill us in on that. So she's gone over with the two sisters. She's intent on getting the leg over, okay, which is grand. What I'm interested by is that she says, I haven't shagged somebody since Puck, right? Assuming then she's talking about Puck Fair, and she says it's nearly September. As far as I'm aware, Puck Fair is on in the middle of August.
Mark, I had the exact same thought. It is literally I think it's the second weekend of August.
I've been to Puck Fair, and it was the weekend we got our Leaving Cert results. The day I got my Leaving Cert results, I went to Puck Fair. So when did the Leaving Cert results come out? Yeah, it's August, isn't it?
It's literally early to mid-August. She had a dry spell of basically a fortnight.
Most people would consider that a hot streak. Do you know what I mean? Most people who are out there in these streets riding, if they said, Jesus, I rode somebody 2 weeks ago, rode somebody again, they are bloody brilliant innings. Do you know what I mean? That's
they're on a roll, yeah.
That is the hottest, that is the streak of the century. That is a heat wave. That is a landslide of gash. That is absolutely Benini's levels of riddling. If you're doing it every fortnight, fucking hell, people don't bring their bins out as often as that.
Oh my God.
It's a bit
That's
of
very
domestic
true, though.
comedy.
Very good.
Right. So anyway, that's it. But again, that's just her interests. I know they clearly don't have and couldn't have and shouldn't have and wouldn't have a problem with any of that. I don't have a problem with any of this, by the way. This is purely us looking at a situation that has occurred. There is no judgment whatsoever.
No.
As we do in this roast, we all laugh together at ourselves and each other. So she texts him grand using Google Translate, iconic. Everybody, that's brilliant.
Yeah, all par for the course.
She has a quick body shower in the loo of the bar. No comment. No comment.
Still no judgment.
No judgment. It's very considerate as a lover or prospective lover to have a body shower in the loo of a tapas bar with the knowledge that your thighs have been look, we've had a few people coming into the pod recently about chafing thighs, so I'm reluctant to make fun of anything, but it is clearly an issue. So she goes, she meets the guy. She doesn't remember his hands being hairy. Fair enough. Brilliant. I find that unusual because the previous person, that was the one thing that he had these massive hairy hands. Whereas this person, but then again, if she's got a strike rate of once every fortnight, that's a lot of hands. That's more hands than Ganesh. Do you know what I mean? That is literally
it's a high body count. Yeah.
Literally, there are lots of fingers. More. No.
Go on. Say
no,
it.
I can't. I would be fucking shot. Okay. So she goes to meet him, and then just the shagging. So they start shagging. She says it's more adventurous than the Irish lads. No surprises there. As we know, Irish people, we famously don't like being in the nude.
Nope.
we sort of just tend to have quiet, sort of sex. We could learn a lot. We could learn a lot from our continental counterparts when it comes to expressing ourselves sexually and sort of liberating ourselves of that crippling self-awareness of our own physicality, which uses us to mere rocking, pulsating, gyrating, boner-ridden robots during the course of missionary. So she has great sex, although her arse is, getting dragged along the floor like Bertie 3 weeks before we bring him down to the vets in Castle Lock.
Jesus Christ. It's awful.
And then she can feel the heat of his breath in her ear and saying the Francisca shit. Now, she says Francisca, so I'll put that down to the fact that they were both in the heat of the moment. And then, he looked...
in the throes
she
of
says,
passion.
His face looked like that he was about to finish, so very generously she doesn't want to interrupt him. And also she was about to finish, so she doesn't want to interrupt him. That's the end of that. And then it's only whenever she told her sisters that night that the older sister pulls out the phone and there's the Airbnb of Francesca, and she nearly gets sick in her mouth. So.
There has to be another Francesca in his life. There has to be.
No. I think it is what it is. I think it's... I feel like it's definitely... I think I've called it. I think this is... I don't think he's married. But the more that I think about this, I would say that he is in his 40s and he is a sort of an idle, posh idiot, okay, who sort of sachets around Lisbon, doesn't have any formal employment, but manages Airbnbs on behalf of his mother, who's retired somewhere by the sea, and he gets his end away. But due to the sort of Hitchcockian, Oedipus sort of thing that he has going on, the Oedipian thing that he has going on, he ultimately wants his mother. He hates the control she still has over him. So he wants to experience... I don't know. I can't look into this psychological analysis.
Are you saying this is like a Portuguese Bates Motel?
Yes, definitely. That's exactly what this is. I think... Sorry. Oh my God.
Master Bates Hotel.
Oh my God. I've got an idea. Oh my God. I've got the best idea of all time.
Go on.
I will pay for 2 people to go to the hostel or to the Airbnb in Lisbon, and let's see if he tries to ride them. We need to get it in. This is when the investigation actually takes off. I will send, and I'll pay for them through my company, right? Because I can expense that, because that is a legitimate company expense if we're making a documentary, right? I will pay for 2 listeners to go to Lisbon to stay in this Airbnb. And you know what? We should get them a pair of the Ray-Ban Meta glasses.
No,
because the GDPR, surely we can't do that. But okay, I will pay for 2 girls, obviously women. I will pay, what is this episode? I have had too much Spanish, too much Costa del Sisi. Nevertheless, I will pay for 2 women to head over to Lisbon from anywhere in Ireland. I will pay. You have to know each other. Let's just make that the deal. You have to know each other to go to Lisbon and stay in this Airbnb for one night only. I'll pay for your I'm not going to give you spending money, but I'll pay for your flights over and back and one night in this Airbnb. If you want to stay elsewhere and make a weekend out of it, that's your own prerogative. But I will send you, and I think we need to go and see what this is unbelievable. If this works out, man, this is how we make history. This is why we're the best fucking podcast in the country. This is why we're different, and this is why we're breaking down walls. Please, somebody have the cojones to do this. Somebody willing to get their arse chafed across the carpet in a Portuguese house. Please DM me on Instagram. Wait there. Is this like the solicitation? No, this doesn't count as me soliciting.
No, it's not.
It's not. Internet. No, it's not.
No,
we're not. Okay. By the way, we're not asking you to do anything. I'm just saying, as an experiment, as a documentary, will somebody please go to Lisbon? I can't do it. I can't do it myself. I'm in hell now, gentlemen. Do you know what that is? We're in hell.
Pacino. I'm trying to think what it's in. Oh, it's Any Given Sunday.
6 inches define your life. I can't do it. No. I can't. I know all about the Lisbon. I can't go to Lisbon myself. No. That's we're getting Lieutenant.
You went nearly Denzel.
It's the unsentible woman now. I'm only getting warmed up, but not a snitch. That is Detective Lieutenant Frank Slade. I'm going to go to an Airbnb in Lisbon. I want to lay down on the floor. I want you to lay your chafy thighs on the floor, Charlie. Oh. Charlie, I want you to feel your red, raw ass on the floor. I want to get a 44-year-old Airbnb, an idle son, never made a dime in this country, never made a single cent out of industry. I want to live, Charlie. I want to take my parents' Revolut card and ride these Irish tourists. So I've lost my mind, and I think that's all I am.
That's your greatest performance. That is your greatest performance.
I need 2 girls. I need 2 Irish girls. One more Irish than the next. They've got to be willing to fly from Dublin. They got to get I don't know. Okay, but
Can I just say, I love how there's someone standing on the Lewis right now, just listening to this, watching into the abyss.
Somebody is sitting on in the fucking commute on the train, stuck in just going. This is complete. I have to do this though. I hope there's a WhatsApp group going out. Somebody going, lads, who's up for this in Lisbon? Please send me your DMs. Let's make this happen, guys. This would actually be iconic, and I'm just going to leave it there. That's it. That is, okay. Michael, that's all I have. I don't think forget me, remove me from this situation here. I think we need to hand the power over to the listener and send somebody to Lisbon.
I agree. I very much agree.
Okay, letters on a postcard. I need to work on my impressions. I got headphones in, you see. I'm old. I can't move like a No, it's a fucking up.
Can we please go home?
Louis Armstrong, Okay, my friends. That's me. That's your roast mortem. These are your potatoes. Now here are your chips. Have you ever seen an onion chopped as good as that? Have you ever seen an onion chopped as quick as that? Okay, I've got to go.
You have lost your mind.
Listen, my friends, we'll speak to you very soon. All the best. Peace. One of my biggest fears when planning the tour around Ireland and figuring out the merchandise was that I wouldn't have a good vehicle to sell. But thanks to Shopify, I can use justgoodstuff.ie. I can update the website from my dressing room. With Shopify, it's not just websites like justgoodstuff.ie. They're also the platform behind millions and millions of businesses around the world, from household names to other brands just getting started. Shopify has so many AI tools. They can even enhance your product photography. You can easily create email and social media campaigns wherever your customers are scrolling. It's got world-class expertise in everything from managing inventory to international shipping. It can process returns. It's super, super simple. So basically, turn your big business idea into with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your €1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.ie. Go to shopify.ie. That's shopify.ie. It's time to see what you can accomplish with Shopify by your side.